Hi, it's Marie from Marie's Scrappy Creations, where we sew the scraps of your life into beautiful creation. Today's What's Up Wednesday, where you get to see what I've been working on this week. You may be surprised and some of you may not. Okay, stay tuned. So this week, a few of the things I've been working on are these are some crazy blocks, some crazy quilt blocks I made. Let's see. This actually started in the center. There's a picture of a woman sewing, and I used some various sewing fabrics and various ones around there. And then this was a St. Patrick's Day themed fabric for the other one. I'm in a quilt block swap group. Boy, I come up with tongue twisters, don't I? Anyway, and when we sign up for these, we send our partner 2 blocks every month. So those are the 2 blocks that I made. And also, I wanted to take a moment, any of you who missed it, last week, Linda Kinney won the drawing for a set of pot holders, and I will hopefully have those done within the next week and sent out to her. So congratulations to Linda Kinney. Okay, let's see what else I've been up to. If you were here last week, you saw the beginning of this. I didn't have the green borders on them at that point. I really wasn't sure what color I was going with, and I went with green, just thinking it looked bright and spring colored. Now, what is it, you say? Because at this point, it could be any number of things, but I love bags. I love zippered bags, tote bags, purses. I love to make them all. So I think this is going to be a small, just a purse bag. I cut out the lining and I put in a pocket so that, whoops, upside down, so that someone could put their phone in there, whoever owns the bag. And I didn't have any more of the lime green for the liner, but I think that's still okay because it's inside and it's not really going to matter. And I think for the handle or the strap, I'm going to go with something scrappy so that it kind of matches this. I quilted these. Let's see if you can see that. I just kind of went around almost like a spiral, only in a square, and quilted those down. Just a stitch in the ditch kind of thing. And I got some more fabric in the mail. I shouldn't say got. I do know better English than that. As I told you guys last week, we have a new grandbaby arriving, so I'm getting everything ready. And this is a cheater quilt. That's what they call it. A cheater quilt. Because the squares are pre-marked, and I've got it upside down. See, everything on here is pre-marked, the blocks. So I don't have to do a whole lot of work, and it's still going to look really, really nice. And it is an adorable fabric. I love the quality of it. I bought some for the backing, and it matches beautifully with a lot of it. Let's see. There's some behind these deer here. If you can see that on camera. And it matches with a lot of it. And I just think it's adorable. I think I'm going to use a piece of lace around instead of the binding, just to have a little bit of girlish charm. I found this on spoonflower.com, and yes, their fabric is expensive, but it's a good quality fabric, and that's not the first time I've ordered from them. I can't afford to shop there a lot. I don't shop there very often, but when I need something for a special occasion, their fabric is absolutely top of the line, and I'm sure there's more out there that are. So, a few people have messaged me about upcoming tutorials and what they'd like to see, and I always love the comments, so keep them coming. Don't be shy to ask me. So, if you were with me last week, we worked on this tote, just a simple tote. So, a few weeks ago, I showed you this bag. Now, this is a zippered bag that I make a lot of, and I do mean a lot. You could ask anyone in my family or my friends. They've all received these bags. They're great They're handy for anything you want to use them for. Well, what we're going to do this week is we're going to take the scraps left over, or I'm going to take the scraps left over from the bag to make one of these to match this bag. And it's called an open wide zippered pouch because it does open wider than most zippered bags. And I have a pocket in here. Sometimes I've put a snap there. Other times I haven't. It's totally up to you what you want to do with that. But I hope you join me. But about the tutorial, I have been trying to put a tutorial up on Saturdays each week. Well, that hasn't really been ideal for me. Saturdays just don't seem to work well. And then secondarily, a lot of other YouTubers who do sewing videos and tutorials also upload on Saturday. So I feel like some of you might be inundated with that. So I'm going to switch it to Sundays for tutorials. So sometime during the day on Sunday, I'll be uploading a tutorial for the scrappy bag that's similar to this, called an open wide zippered pouch. And I can't wait to show you how to make them. So this morning I saw another zippered bag, and I love to make bags. And how it was made in strips, and they used just a linen and a scrap, and what it was, it looked like little strips of fabric that were sewn at the top one way and then twisted, almost like a half turn, and it would show a little peek of that scrappy goodness. So I thought, oh, that's right up my alley. I love that. So I bought the pattern. I probably could have done it without the pattern because I could look at it and pretty much tell how it's made. But that wouldn't be fair to the designer because I didn't have the idea before then. So I like to give credit where credit is due, and I mean, I would hope someone would do the same for me. I'm trying to look at my notes and see what I wanted to tell you. But I guess about the bag, yeah, I could have looked at it and just made it and probably showed you guys how to make it, because I'm what they call a kinesthetic learner, meaning I'm more of a hands-on learner. It's just another way of saying that you're better at learning things by doing them rather than someone showing you or you reading about it. But like I said, I just wanted to make sure that the designer had the credit that she deserves for the pattern. So hopefully in an upcoming What's Up Wednesday, I'll be able to show you progress and show you that I'm working on this block. Or I guess it's a block first, but it's a bag. And I'm looking forward to it. I have quite a few projects ahead right now. Our winner of the pot holders from last week, congratulations to Linda Kinney for winning the set of pot holders. And she chose pale yellow as her color. So I'm going to get busy this week making some pale yellow pot holders to send out to Linda. And she lives right here in Maine. As I mentioned in my last video when she won, I went to school with Linda, and we were great friends through high school, worked in the library together, all that sort of thing. So, okay, I think that's it for What's Up Wednesday. I hope you all join me on Sunday for the tutorial so that we can make something to match the bag from last week. Until then, take care, everyone. Stay safe, have fun sewing, and I'll see you then. Bye.